What is up, guys? It is Nick back here with another video. We are slowly getting settled into the new state, the new home. I'm currently at the gym here, back in the car vlogs. I just want to do a quick video, not even a vlog, but just like a video. I want to do a quick little update on the stock market and what's kind of happening and what I'm going to kind of do with investing wise, and if I'm pulling out of my stocks or reinvesting more. So currently, if you live under a rock, the stock market is kind of tanking right now because there's a lot of talks about tariffs and basically a tariff war going on right now for the stocks. Stocks are going down. I have a decent amount of money invested currently, and basically for the past 2 years, before up to a month ago, if you would have invested into basically any stock, you would have been up. And right now, everything is taking that hit. A lot of people are posting that clip of, I don't even know what movie it is, but they're like, it's a bubble, and like it was about the stock market crash, and like there's a bubble, do puts on the market, blah blah blah. Basically, that's kind of what's happening. I don't know if we're gonna go into a full recession. We are in a slight bear market, but I honestly can't see a full recession just based off this little tariff war. Unless it's an ongoing thing that goes on for a long time, like a year at least, then maybe. But if this thing wraps up pretty quick within like the next month or two at most, I honestly think it could rebound pretty decently. But again, you got to keep in mind that the market has been so inflated the past couple years. Not inflated, but it's been constantly going up. So we're kind of at a point where the market is correcting. And some of the stocks I bought are still up. Some of them are even, and very few are actually down a lot. So that just goes to show that even though the market's dropped a ton, it's still where it was like a year and a half ago. I mean, granted, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like stocks are worth nothing anymore. So what I'm going to do is the stocks I really believe in, because I have one really bad investment, which is Target. Target is my worst investment. I could double down on it and try to lower my cost average and ride it out until it goes up a bit and sell it. I don't want to invest any more into Target. I am going to take the stocks I believe in that are down, invest a little bit more into them. I'm not selling any of my stocks. I'm just going to keep them for the long run. Stocks like Target, even though I'm down quite a bit and I keep going down on it, I could reinvest and lower the cost average, but I honestly don't know. I'd rather not put more money into it. It's already pissing me off, even though I do just get dividends from it. So that is the only nice thing about it. But my other stocks that are up right now, I'm just leaving them. My stocks that I'm even in, I'm also kind of leaving them. Stocks that are down, I'm putting a little bit more in if I believe in them. So a couple of names I'll drop here. Reality Income, they pay out dividends every month. They're not a big mover. I'm trying to get some more money into those just because I like that dividend every month. So they're currently going down a bit, not by much. I think at most $4 a share, like not even 10%. But I'm putting some more money to that because I'll get monthly dividends. EPD is a big one I have right now. It's about even from where I bought it at. So I might buy some more, but I'm not too worried about it. I already have a decent amount of that stock. So even though I really like that stock and I know it's a good one, I'm not worried about it. And I don't think I'm really going to invest more unless, I don't know, change my mind. But that's EPD, Enterprise Products. They also pay very good dividends. And then NVIDIA, I put a little bit more into NVIDIA today. My cost average was at like 110 and I just bought it at like 95. So I'm got my cost average down to like 105. technology stocks are kind of, even though they're definitely going to be the future, it could be that the technology doesn't advance for another few years, and they could kind of stay level for a few years, or it could take off very rapidly like it kind of already has. That's the thing, because Nvidia, if you look at the stock, it's skyrocketed, and the odds of that doing it again very soon, I honestly don't think are super high. I think it's gonna stay kind of where it's at in that range for a little while before they have another big jump. So I'm just keeping an eye on it, but I'm not throwing my betting the farm on it. Another stock here, Schwab ETF. That's a very safe stock. I'm not putting any more into it. I have, I think, weekly reinvestments on it, so I'm just letting that chill. That's honestly, it's down a little bit, but it's not moving much. Target's the big one. Oh, Tesla, I'm still up in. I bought at like 180, and it's down quite a bit right now. It's at like 220, I think, but I'm not gonna put anything into that since I'm already up on it. If it keeps going down to that, closer to that one, under 200, then maybe I'll throw some money into it, but I'm just gonna let that sit. Bank of America, I'm still up on, not by much. I'm basically even, I guess. Bank of America, I bought that at a really good deal. I honestly should buy some more. I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it gets a little bit closer to even or even down a little bit, I will buy some more, because I do like Bank of America. That's a really solid stock. But right now, not going to reinvest into it yet. I just don't like the idea of buying it for more than what I already bought it at. I like to either buy it at where it's at or cost average it lower, just because I would rather buy a stock I'm down on to cost average lower than to buy a stock that's already up. Even though if it's a really good stock and it goes up, that's just how my mind works. That's how I like to do my stocks. I think I covered basically all of them. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I know I have one or two more stocks, but I can't think of them. So that's kind of a summary of what I'm going to do. Is I'm not pulling any money out. I'm going to invest in my stocks a little bit more as they continue to go down. Just continue to cost average. I'm not, like my roommate, God bless his soul, but yesterday or on Friday, he put like $2,000 into the market, which, keep in mind, we're not rich. We're just like two kids. We're just starting off. $2,000 to invest at once is quite a bit. I think 500 is a perfect, I don't know, 500 is even kind of a lot to invest in one day. Like a couple $100 would be perfect, because when the market's going down every single day, you want to be cost averaging. And he put $2,000 in, and then I think it tanked this morning, but it rebounded, so he's about even. But if you didn't put $2,000 in on Friday, if you put, let's say, $500, he could have put another $500 when it tanked this morning, and then it rebounded. And then if it continues to go down, he can put another 500, and keep cost averaging a little bit lower. But when you put $2,000 in at the beginning, and then it keeps going down, especially the market right now is like, you can't keep investing $2,000. We're going to run out of money pretty quickly. But it's his money. I can't tell him what to do. And I think this morning he put another freaking $1,000 in, and I was like, dude, just do a few $100 here and there. That's what I did. I think this morning there was that big dip, and I put $500 in, but I think I only invested about $250, and I still have like $250 more. Just, I'm gonna watch and see what happens, and when it dips, buy some more, and dips, buy some more. I'm not betting the whole farm right now, because I honestly do think if this tariff war gets dragged on a little bit longer, it will continue to go down. And even if the tariff war ends and everything gets settled and it rebounds, fine. I don't care. I've invested a little bit more. I don't have a big FOMO when it comes to investing in stocks, even though everyone kind of has that initial thought. But my thinking for stocks is long term, always long term. I'm never going to miss out on something if I could invest in the stock at the very, very peak right now, and I know in 20 years it's going to be even higher. So I do not care where the market is. I just sit and watch, invest a little bit here and there. I don't want to be betting the farm on a day like today, because next week it could be down even more. So just don't overstep. Take your time, invest a little bit. If you miss out, who cares? At least you got a little bit of the bread, you know? But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next video. Peace.